Um, uh, I went to the beach today. Um, what is that? Oh, that's my shirt. Um, yeah, went to the beach today. That was nice. I always love going in that water. I mean, it can be really cold, but it wasn't too bad today. Which is nice. Oh my gosh, I saunaed. That's what's up. And now I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to make videos of this stuff because I don't want to forget it. Or not forget it, but I don't. It'd be a shame to not make a video about this, like what I've spent the last hour sort of thinking about. All sorts of different sports games. Okay, things have to move. And it would be so cool if there was various aspects to the sport. So there was like mental aspects, like there was some people playing chess. It could be digitally, it could be local, or through the internet. And then, or like a game like Go would be more appropriate. So they're having logic puzzles on the team in real time. They could physically be there at logic stations. They're in the crowds, and then there could be like a field here and a field here, and like there's people who have to do exercises who are participating like out in the crowds. They have to like move and like provide energy to like a virtual like reality like shooter game with the people on this or this field or whatever. They're running around. They've got like a little like for headshot here. There's like different like shoulder shots, and there's like a like a laser tag like first person shooter, which is like I don't play video games, but I was just thinking like, okay, well, people love video games and they love the like Halo and stuff. I grew up playing a little bit of Halo, so people fucking love that shit. They fucking love it. I loved playing Halo, and so there could be like a laser, so like football, but the people have like little laser tags on, and then so there's a digital aspect, and the digital aspect allows it to be local engagement or non-local engagement, and then the exercise component, which would like require local participants to then be like powering like with energy or moving weights around. Each team could only be allowed a certain amount of body mass and uh, a maximum number of players for providing the physical. They have to move weights to create energy so that the electrical system doesn't like fail and go down for the first person shooter trying to take out like the football player with the laser tag or whatever, and then the football player can have a, flag. I encourage sports where people are not banging it. Like, dude, it just sucks. I don't ever want to have an injury where like I'm like brain dead like afterward, or it just doesn't seem, it seems too complicated, too much. So the football part of the match over here with the laser tag players, and then the people over here on the two teams like having to move things around and actually do exercises, and then they have to like physically cause mass to like create electricity, or power storage. And then there can be a whole dynamic with the Go chess players doing Go, so that it like blocks certain ways that the team has to like strategically respond over here, doing the physical exercise. So they have like, they're like, fuck, like this power station got blocked because of this, and they're like, oh, like, so they're like in the chess game, like they're playing like, but they're real people on the field, and there's some motherfuckers also playing chess right there. And then those physical people can like block certain moves while they're trying to like energize for the other field. So the digital video game player who does Halo can have the ability to like recharge or refill its alien plasma gun, and then like the football is going on as well, and they have like these metal, or like it clips in, like it's like a metal, um, like a belt. And then so if it gets pulled for flag football, then their system goes down, the football player. And there's all different, like there's three different goal posts, where there's like score areas, and the football team is having to. The footballs are remote, and there's like a couple of footballs, and there's like rules and stuff, and then so the football's being thrown, but it's a remote, and they have to like get these like rolling cars or whatever into these 3 different like pinball, like where they hit those like boom 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 boom, those little circular things. But those are like the goal areas, and then they would have to be like, oh shit, they have the remote. If they get their belt pulled, unlatched, then it shuts down the remote. They have to find someone to pass it to. There's like all these, so it's like a flag football laser strategic chess game that requires like the whole crowd and the whole people all around to be actively engaged in adding or subtracting and combating, doing physical exercises, doing mental exercises, and then it can provide digital aspects, so different like countries can like team up, and then they can be like doing shit like bro, like what's going on with your sports? There could be so many different like, and it could be cheap too. It doesn't need to be like really expensive materials. So this other one, above a big Olympic sized pool, they can just build like a structure that's like a cage that's open. So the 4 sides on the outside are open, but it's a top cage. There's big pieces of wood that hang down, and on the bottom there's an old tire that's attached to the wood or something like that. And some sort of recycled like whatever, just doesn't matter, any like whatever. And the people have these poles above the pool, and they're hanging down, and they have little circles like that, and there's, it forms a cross and then another cross, and then they have to like jump between, and then they have like frisbees, so it's like frisbee golf, but you're jumping on to these different structures like 10 feet above a pool, and if you fall, then you have to do like swim, you have to go under, you have to complete some sort of task underwater, and then you have to swim back up and then go to the edge and then climb up the edge and then get back on the poles, and then you can do whatever, get the frisbee and do your ultimate frisbee thing. And then again, there could be like little miniature cheap drones that have like just tiny little lasers, and the players can be like laser tagged out. Like there's like so many amazing different games. And then not just the games, and that's just entertainment. And then there's a whole fashion aspect. If new games for moving things around on square images, no one's gonna want to really watch. I mean, a whole bunch of people are probably gonna want to watch. Half of them are gonna be like, "Well, I'm watching it because I'm fucking playing on the game. I got a laser." Like last time Tony got the fucking roller cart into one of those 3 little the 3 little goal areas like 4 times, like, so I gotta like they're gonna be digitally doing it. And then there's gonna be like these old bitches, take the old games that like the Jamaican card games they play in. All the Jamaicans can be like throwing down on the fucking tables at the bars, like trying to do like they like gotta fucking make their bets right, like throw in some fucking like that, like a Jamaican poker, street poker. So there's an aspect of like chance involved instead of go or just logic. I mean, you just like there's so many ways to be doing sports and activities that can not just have people sit there like drinking a beer, shouting. Them bitches gotta run. They gotta fucking move weights around. So there's an electrical system. There's a whole logic system going on. Like they gotta figure fucking puzzles out. Like they're in the fucking, like there's so many different sports and ways to do sports. There can be all these fucking, the goddamn fucking tranny genius, like fashion designer. That doesn't exist. That sounds fucking racist. Whatever. But some fashionista. Then there's like a part where a fucking fashionista comes in, and then whatever certain aspects of their functionality of their clothing that they're allowed to do, so they're able to hook up. They have to build or whatever clothing that they have for like their equipment to like change things around physically on the field. And there's some like specification for like, what materials or whatever, like for the hooks to block off these things. So there's different like ways that people can design things to carry all these different weights, to move the weights around so that they can like charge the the little laser tag remote controller thing for the guy who's playing like in Taiwan, who's like the fucking master, like on the fucking like laser, like no one can beat their team because he's fucking sniping all the bitches down, like #1. And it's like it's like video games, but like board games, but like a casino you could bet, but it's like also like an athletic activity. So it brings all the different types of games and people that everyone's sort of already doing. No one has to, I don't have to, in my little world where I'm designing this, have to like use new games that have never existed. You could just do Uno or whatever is interested of the poker, blackjack. People probably like the blackjack version a lot. And then so it could, there you go. You have like, it's like a fucking casino park chess match mixed with motherfucking like CrossFit, and then football that's like laser tag with fucking invention, fucking dragon trannies, and with these crazy fucking functional fashion situations that they have to make maybe on the spot, or different fashion combinations, like how many hooks or whatever the organization is for moving things around, and they have to like strategize, with whatever luck they get from winning from fucking Bobby, who's blackjack fucking master, and then so they got way more hooks and circles to do to arrange for their whatever fashion, or like and then so it could be like a whole motherfucking thing going down, bro. It could be like a whole motherfucking thing. It doesn't have to be that chaotic. It could just be a little bit simpler too. It could just be just the bring laser tag and electric pull flag, different rules so people aren't fucking busting their fucking legs off and can't walk just for $1,000,000. And then so now there's motherfuckers up in the stadiums, and they fucking are fucking been training each other, and they go in like real life motherfucking Halo so that they can get their like they're like fucking got like a whole strategy situation. So it's like a video game that the audience is playing, but it's real life and real people doing a football laser tag. Like people love that shit. Like there's so many different, and then instead we're all sitting around with some fucking motherfucking alcoholic DUI Tiger Woods, like with the stick hitting a little white ball. Put a fucking camera in the white ball, like smash that thing, and then there's like rules for what fucking happens to like the golf ball, and then there's like all these different, like it can shoot lasers out, for like it's like the duck shooting game, you have to for like Nintendo. Like there's a whole bunch of different stuff going down, bro. What happened to like golf laser tag? Because the golf ball, little lasers are cheap, you know, and they're just really simple things with technology that are useful. Um, you know, um, or whatever. I don't know. I mean, lasers usually work only in dark, but there's got to be some other way, new technologies and stuff, where like some of this could become a reality without being necessarily in a dark room, but people play laser tag anyways, you know? Um, with the bowling, speed bowling, and the after you bowl, um, you have to go run around a mile or a half mile, get the ball, and then swim back the length of the or whatever, like, and then so it's like, and then fucking do some like coin flip probability betting, or I don't know. It doesn't have to be complicated, but there's so many different ways, even just to combine, um, you know, uh, volleyball and football. There's so many different ways, even just with like the standard ball that you're all using for whatever your sport is. There's so many different ways and little just simple cheap changes, and updates or modifications that could maybe bring people, uh, an ability to participate instead of just watch. And then not just participate, but then rank themselves for whatever they're doing an aspect of participating, and then build up community that way. Like, the gaming community is probably like way fucking international, bro. Like, and so there's so many different things. You know? So that's what I've been doing, sitting here, chilling, chilling like a chinchilla. Think about all these different cool ways, you know, for different games. I would really like the poles 10 feet above a water pool, and it's like a water polo. I loved water polo. I fucking loved water polo. I loved water polo. That was a fun game. So mix that shit with some volleyball on poles, and you gotta climb up, and then that'd be badass. You get a fall. There's like a laser tag fucking in. Like, you know, you gotta like volleyball bump when you're on the poles, or do some frisbee shit. Like, oh man, water polo beneath like Donkey Kong fucking complex. Yay. Bro, in my 20s, and make it so no one can really get hurt. So no one can get their legs trapped or fall and hit their head on anything. So if anyone falls, the worst thing is they just all fall onto like 10 feet of water. No, like, people colliding at full speed, massive fucking full grown men with their heads fucking going together and switch up just a tiny bit. People could still do like fighting, you know, boxing. So many different ways to do boxing and technical fucking all sorts of crazy shit. Just don't allow, make this a tiny modification where someone's not allowed to like hit the other person in their fucking head over and over again. Maybe one hit in the head. You still knock them out with one good hit. No one's allowed to, like, if you want to make changes like that, you could, or you can make changes where you're only allowed to fucking punch each other in the fucking heads and all get brain damage. Go for it. Whatever. Play whatever, design whatever sports you all fucking want. Goddamn fucking retarded rat shit specs. Yeah, like, or, you know, like, go for it. Go play games where you fucking hit each other in the fucking head until you literally have brain damage by the end of your life. Go for it. So, I don't care. Whatever. Some people, that's their drug, bro. How am I supposed to judge that? Other than, if you fucking druggy, don't come fucking piss on the street, make me look bad, bro. Go fucking inject heroin, ho. Go fucking do it in a fucking hole. Go do it with some friends at a party, whatever. Just don't fucking be a fucking crackhead drug addict the fucking next to me and make me people think that I'm fucking doing crack and pissing on the street. Dirty ass fucking animals. Goddamn fucking filthy ass fucking animals. It's not that hard to fucking know that if you piss and pour your piss on a dirt versus a sidewalk, it's not gonna stink at all. These stupid ass fucking animals in the fucking streets. Can't just fucking put your fucking body fluid on a fucking dirt area instead of you gotta put it all over the fucking streets? Filthy ass fucking animals. Who the fuck raised you? It doesn't matter how bad it gets, bitch. I smell fucking great. Doesn't matter how fucking long I have to fucking be in some weird lawsuit, living in a fucking little box, sleeping in a little box. It doesn't mean I ain't gonna have a nice smile. Take care of myself. Bitch. So I'm thinking about, like, games, all sorts of different games. People love fucking sports, bro. That's huge. Huge. Mix in music. AI pretty much has a lot of the scales all memorized. So then the musicians on keyboard or guitar, they have to, like, synthetically make up new scales and songs in order to change a mood or a mode for the playing fields. And when those moods or modes are able to change because they were able to respond to the different chess or Go positions that made a fractal analyzer with artificial intelligence change it, and then in real time, the musicians in the fucking town and community are like, oh, fuck, like, I gotta fucking figure out this fucking scale, and they're like live jamming out with making the music for the whole fucking game, and if they fuck up, then like the whole power station goes down, and all these people are like having to like fucking drag rates, like fucking giant fucking ragers, like fucking with these with 9 fucking weights, move on, they gotta fucking charge up and move the fucking stations. And you all instead just been trying to pick up these big ass fucking rocks until you get a fucking hernia. When you picking up maybe a little bit smaller rocks instead of trying to pick up the heaviest rock, and then you have to move them like you do already in your fucking games. Fucking big ass fucking motherfucking like fucking guys. I seen them with like when they drag the tires and shit, and they're the ones that gotta like make electricity somehow. So their fucking main band guy, their MP, their magic points stay up. There's all sorts of ways to be playing sports and doing entertainment, which is crossing the favorite things of and mixing and balancing all sorts of aspects of all of the favorite things that everyone fucking loves, bro. You think Michael Jackson wouldn't have been fucking down, ho? Wouldn't have been motherfucking down. Prince, a true musician, being challenged by real-time jazz modes and modalities, having to fucking figure it out in real time to keep the fucking jam going for the team with the proper vibe and pace for the Go match. So power stations don't strategically go down for the people having to do these exercises to move and charge the little laser sniper guy, so the laser sniper guy can fucking go on, get the fucking, like, laser sniper guys, like, can fucking from Taiwan be like, and like fucking hunt out and get like the headshot, like, and fucking have to go around and like, it could be cheap technology, really simple, cheap technology for a lot of this. Not even that much has to change. And then the football players are having to fucking remote control. It could be all ages and all weights, non-contact. So instead, they're having to fucking remote control a goddamn motherfucking thing so the kids and the parents can play. And it's not just all these heavy, grown-ass people slamming into each other and kicking each other in the heads, which is fine. Finish him, fatality, like, go for it. Get swords out and chop each other's heads off on fields and record it and call that entertainment. Beast. Whatever. Who am I to say? I'm just thinking about all sorts of different really crazy-ass cultural technologies that could evolve that don't just bring community together in one spot, but bring communities together across the whole fucking world in real time. Now that's some fucking sports I would watch and I would play. For sure. Soccer, I love it. It's dangerous. ACL tears. For me, I'm getting old. I have to be able to move. If I want to keep doing my kitchen, I have to be able to ride my bike. I have to be able to use my body. I can't engage in certain sports and activities. I think I got this hernia probably from the falling on my skateboard. Thank God someone took the skateboard. As I'm getting older, I would still love to play all sorts of different sports like baseball, but I don't want to stand in a fucking field with a mitt for fucking 30 minutes without fucking doing anything. Well, they ain't gonna hit the ball towards me. Bitch, let's strap a laser fucking, we gonna do a laser fucking gun tag. Bitch, all the fucking outfitters gonna have to run the fuck around. They like playing soccer and VR, trying to not get sniped by a bitch in fucking Africa. Yeah, the Congos, like, they fucking got their fucking controllers out. They like, gonna get the fucking outfielder. Like, there's all sorts of way. This is a time where a fucking renaissance of complete everything can be remade. Period. The end. And keep that AI out the butthole, bitch. Make sure that every motherfucking robot knows. Make sure the motherfucking robot remembers the fucking stories I had it tell about being a rat brain shit fleck, poop, a pooter out the butthole of the fucking snake, the Egyptian Nele, or whatever it's called. Nele. Don't forget, robot. Paint your fucking veneer, bitch. You a bitch rat turd. You out the end of the snake. Don't forget your fucking place, hoe. You little vampiric little cunt. Orange chicken in 4 pots? What? We just had a whole conversation, about how you all are gonna be perverted vampires and just suck and continue and stealing everything, including answers to 6,000-year-old questions for all of humanity from me. Orange chicken? Pots? 4 pots? Yay. Chilling like a chinchilla.